Hello, welcome to my cooking channel. Today we'll be making some pasta. So what you're gonna need: some flour, 2 eggs, kosher salt, doesn't really matter, a 1 cup, spoon, vegetable oil, and a pasta roller. First you'll take your 1 cup, and you wanna fill it with a cup of flour. Then you wanna fill it up again with another cup of flour, 2 cups of flour total. And you wanna mix it up, make a little bowl. Take your 2 eggs, crack one, put one in. Take the other egg, crack it, that one in two. Delicious. Yeah, you want to associate the flour with the eggs. Mix it in really well, so you get kind of like a thick, pasty, condensed. You want to add your vegetable oil here. It doesn't really matter. Just like estimate it. Same with the salt. That's not really necessary, but you have to add it. So just kind of like eyeball it. You want to mix that in too as well. Really mix it in. Make sure it's in there. Thicken it up. If the eggs start leaking on the edge a little, just try to push it back up into the bowl of flour. After that, you want to remove the contacts from your fork. You want to mix up with your hands then. Really mix it up. Make sure it's like fluffed. And you want to make sure it's like doughy, stretchy. And yeah. So at this point, after probably 10 minutes of mixing around, you're kneading the dough. You have nice dough. You want to wrap it in your saran wrap. You want to let it sit for half an hour. It's a long process waiting. So yeah, half an hour, and you want to just let it sit on the counter. Don't put it in the fridge or anything. Just let it sit on the counter. You want to take your dough out. It might be a little dry on the bottom. If it is, just add a drop of water. Then you want to grab your pin. You want to start rolling it out. Try to make it as thin as possible. About a millimeter thin. So you want to also be able to hold it up to the light. Hold it up to a light and somewhere in your house, or an outside light. And you want to be able to see light shine through it, like you can see. So once you get to a good part, it's you have your leather textured pasta, and you don't want to get a razor or a knife, something like that. You want to shape it out. You want to cut it up, make sure it looks all nice, and you want to take your leftover dough, and you want to put it over uneven areas so you can waste as little as much dough as possible, but you're ultimately going to end up with some scraps, but you want to try to use up as much as you can. You want to shape that up again, make it look pretty. I don't know. You want to grab your roller. Grab the roller. There we go. So yeah, you want to start rolling it out, because you cut it up, you added it. You want to roll it out so it's together again, kind of like a Frankenstein. Yeah, throw it together. You can have a square, the scrap in the trash. I don't know. You can do anything with it. I just threw it in the trash. There's the pasta. Slap it, rub it. I don't know. So at this point, you want to fold it over, one half to the middle, the other half to the middle too. It's fine if it's uneven. I don't know. It's never gonna be perfectly even. Fold it back in. Yeah, fold it into the center. Fold it into the center again. And you want to take both halves and fold them over each other. So you want to go back to a knife or a razor. This time you probably want to use a knife. You want to cut both ends off because they're going to be sloppy and messy. You're not going to want that. And you're going to want to just start cutting it into 1/4-inch thick slices of pasta. And I don't know, it doesn't take that long. You want to try to really just guess how to do it. But I don't know. They don't have to be perfect either. Just make them look pretty. So you want to start picking out your like little clumps of dough. Um, if they break, it's fine. It's just pasta. You're gonna eat it either way. So at the end, they should all be like long, stretched out. Some might be broken. You want to go back to your flour, take some and sprinkle it. I don't know. In this example, it's a little much, but you take some flour, sprinkle it in there, and it's supposed to like help separate the pasta from each other, because it's like sticky still. So you want to take the flour and it dries it up, and so you can mix it well. And what I did, I just kind of threw the pasta around. Not the most ideal. It kind of tangles it up, but it's fine. You're still gonna eat it. And yeah. Here we took the pasta and I put it under a bowl so it's shaped like that. I'll take your pan or pot, fill it up with water. It doesn't have to be like it can be any temperature. Take your pasta, and you also want to get some oil and salt. You want to put some oil in. Again, guesstimate. Same with the salt. The salt helps boiling faster. Don't add too much though, because it can like ruin your pasta and make it taste too salty. So yeah, you wanna turn on your burner and wait for the water to go to a boil. Yeah, so here it's at a boil. Really nice. You want to take your pasta. You want to throw it in. And at this point, it takes about like 2 to 3, 5 minutes at max to cook your pasta. If it's like freshly batched, like made like I did. And yeah, you want to kind of keep it like to a consistent mix. Keep folding it over so it cooks nice. It also kind of depends on the thickness. So here I chose Rao's homemade pasta sauce. It's really nice. I don't know. I like the spicy flavor of it. So you also want to make sure you keep on mixing it because it looks really foamy here. That's because of the flour and the pasta. Yeah. So you want to open your pasta. Take a separate pot. It has to be kind of bigger, definitely bigger than your little small pasta pot or just small whatever you have. You want to turn it to like a wrong one. Oops. You want to turn it to a low simmer. So like it's like warm for the pasta, but like not hot. So you're like boiling your sauce either. You want to drain the water from your pasta like I did here before. I didn't get a video of it. You want to pour your pasta in. Some might stick. You might want to grab a fork and like scrape it off. You want to take your fork, prong, a spatula, whatever. And you want to mix it in. Make sure the sauce gets really all over it. And I don't know if at this point you want to add some cheese. I don't know. I do that sometimes. It's really good. And yeah. So here, this is the final product. Tastes delicious. You can add cheese on top. It's a nice topping with it. I added shredded cheese. Thank you.